Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about the Internet tough guy and what we can learn from him. I know right now you're like, we can't learn anything from them. We can. We can because they are a symptom. And they're also a perfect analogy. Why is the Internet tough guy the way he is? Why does he feel like he can get online and just be a pizza cutter, all edge, no point, and berate people and do whatever he wants? Because he can, right? He's insulated from the consequences of his actions. Insulated. He's behind that machine, in many cases hiding behind that machine. Who's that sound like? What does that sound like? It's American foreign policy. The reason Americans can back, sometimes just ignore horrible foreign policy, is because they're insulated. They're hiding behind that machine, but rather than a computer, it's the greatest military machine the world's ever known. They don't suffer the consequences and repercussions of their actions. That's where it comes from. It is that insulation. We've had it so good for so long that it's not real. When we see it on TV, we turn it off. That's happening somewhere over there. Doesn't have anything to do with us. Because it never does. It never reaches here. And when it does, man, we go around the world invading countries. Most of them had nothing to do with what happened. And then, in the same vein, you've got that other person. Well, I was born here. I don't know why we need to help these foreigners. You're right. You were born here. I don't really know what that means. I don't know that the GPS coordinates of your mother's vagina at the time you were born somehow give you magical powers that make you more worthy of a human being. I didn't know that beyond America's borders live some kind of lesser people. And then you got the other kind of person. You got the person that's, I don't know why it always has to be an American that helps. Why is this even our problem? I didn't do this. And then there's some fairness to that. But it may not always be the American that's doing it. But it is normally. When you're talking about injustice in the world, it normally stems from the wealthy. That play for power. If we could just get them to care, then all of a sudden it'd be a whole lot easier to affect change, wouldn't it? If we could just get like the top 15% of income earners in the world, get them caring, and then change should be easy. $250 a week. If you make more than $250 a week, you are that top 15%. If you make $615 a week, well, you're in the top 1% of global income earners. That's why it has to start here. Money makes the world go round, right? Because of the abundance that this country has and the wealth that has accumulated here, it is the machinery for change. It does have to be somebody from here. And in a way, it is our fault. It is our problem. More so than a lot of people realize. A lot of the injustice in the world is caused by massive corporations trying to feed this market. Every time we go to the Walmart or the grocery store or the gas station, we are telling those massive corporations what kind of world we want. We're voting with our debit cards. And if you want to change, it has to start with us. It has to start somewhere. It has to start with us, with you, the person watching this video. It's got to start with you. There's a lot of talk right now about the Yellow Vest movement, calling it a revolution. Here's the thing, at this stage in the game, the way everything is interconnected, any revolution that is not global, it's not a revolution. But that's a subject for another video. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.